Nowadays, different users have become accustomed to sharing things such as personal achievements, unlocks, accomplishments, locations, messages, likes, interests, and other information through services offered by the social networking sites such as Google+, Facebook, the online SMS Twitter service, the location sharing service Foursquare, the iOS and the now OS X app Game Center, and many more applications. Therefore, when designing an app, a programmer always needs to keep in mind as to how collaboration and connectedness need to be factored into their iOS app, and in what ways they can best integrate the social media into their app. An average user also generally possesses more than one Apple device and expects the information on one device to be available on another as well. For example, I have a MacBook Pro, an iPod Touch 4G, and an iPhone 4S. And I appreciate the connectedness that Chrome offers by syncing my bookmarks, history, and tabs across all my devices. Therefore, when building an app that is a mobile complement of an app on another iOS or OS X device, it is also best to keep in mind as to how you would go about syncing all the information to make it easier for the user to pick up that experience from any device they choose. In short, when talking about enabling collaboration and connectedness, such things can be achieved by interacting with friends and internet population right from the app, through the use of the social media integration, which can be best achieved by taking advantage of the Social Framework API, so that a user is not asked to sign in multiple times from the same device. When designing an app for the iPad line, programmers need to keep in mind that the additional screen space is not an invitation for programmers to stuff more information that they would otherwise be unable to on the iPhone or iPod Touch line, as that would dilute the main purpose of the app and potentially distract the user from the main purpose with superfluous options that they might not even need. When designing an app for the iPad, keep in mind the options and features you will place on the iPhone and think of them as your main features, with any additional features may either be left out or may potentially be placed in a pop-up menu in the same fashion as the Chrome app on the iPhone, iPod Touch, or iPad. For example, the Chrome app offers three main tasks on their iOS devices: the back button, the URL bar, and the tab button, and the three default pages: most visited, bookmark, and if you have enabled it, pages on other Chrome where you are logged in, with other potentially useful features hidden in the pop-up menu that can be easily viewed by pressing the option button. In short, when talking about enabling interactivity on the iPad, that does not necessarily mean adding more buttons or options, but rather maximizing the user experience by reducing the number of options and rather giving more attention to the main task.